The reason why the game works isn't because of the game. It's because of the energy behind the game.
That was easy.
Hey guys, I'm Jasmine with Manifest Fast with Jasmine. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys how to make him turn around and chase you. So if that sounds good to you guys, make sure that you're liking the video, subscribe, click the bell button, click all to receive all notifications. Look on my channel, I do premieres. That means that you can get a sneak peek of the videos that are coming up before they ever premiere. You can set a reminder to watch, and then when you get that notification that they're coming out in the moment, you can chat in the live chat with me and with everybody else who's watching. So that's pretty fun. I encourage you guys to join. And I'm happy to announce that the new group is finally ready and online. There's a few features here that you're really going to love. So for instance, I'm going to be teaching courses in this group. So the aligned action course is going to be really good for anyone who wants to manifest their specific person. And this is all included in your membership, but I get a lot of questions about, people asking what exactly to do. And a lot of coaches just put an emphasis on the alignment, and I've been doing the same thing, but it's really essential for you to actually align your action, like you need that energy behind the action. So this course is going to be about how to do that, which is going to skyrocket your manifestational abilities. And what's really cool is I'm going to be able to do the live Q&As and the courses via Zoom, and then you can come back and watch the videos later. There's chat rooms. It's never been easier to follow topics. It's very easy to message fellow members. The whole thing is super interactive, super organized, and don't forget that we do have a live Q&A every week through Zoom, so you can actually ask me your questions through Zoom, and I'll answer them for you. I think it's the most fantastic platform for a group that I've ever seen. I did a lot of research for this, and this platform is the most amazing thing ever. So if you want to be a part of a manifestational group to help you achieve your manifestational goals and keep you on track and help you with reinforcement and keep you motivated and excited, hey, this is the one. And you can find that link below and sign up. Make a man turn around and chase you. Now here's the thing. I'm putting together something that we don't often see together. We don't often see the action steps of, playing the game of dating or whatever you want to call it, the rules, whatever it is, all those psychological tricks and stuff that people are teaching, putting that together with the energy and alignment and, law of attraction theory behind these movements and these games and these ideas and psychological tricks and stuff. Now, the psychological tricks, they're real. But the reason is not because of, psychology or something physical, or it's not like a button, a magical button. It's because of the energy that is behind these actions. It's because of the vibration and what you're feeling and thinking about the whole thing that makes it click and work. For the most part, that's why these things tend to work for people, because usually when you're acting in a certain way, you're going to be feeling a certain way about how you're doing. Now, if the energy behind the action is not where we want it to be, then no matter what you do, it's not going to work. So that's why I'm putting the two of these things together. So we're going to deconstruct the game of cat and mouse. There's always a feminine entity and a masculine entity in a relationship. That's just how it is. It is always that way. It has nothing to do with gender. There's always a feminine entity and a male entity. Now, that is relative, okay? So I might be a feminine entity when it comes to a man that I'm dating, but I might be a masculine entity when I'm in the room with you. Completely has to do with your dynamic. It has to do with the amount of masculinity or femininity relative to the person that you're in the room with. Generally, I'm speaking to feminine entities and how to attract your man. All right, so here's the thing with a feminine entity. A feminine entity is, let's say, goddess energy, right? You're meant to be, first of all, comfortable in your own skin and comfortable, satisfied, relaxed, at peace. These qualities are attractive, yes, physically to a person's eye, it attracts them, but it's by law of attraction vibrationally attractive as well. When you're satisfied, you attract more to be satisfied about. When you're at peace, when you're content, you attract more to be content about. When you feel good, you attract more to feel good about. When you feel confident, you attract more to feel confident about. This is the attractive energetic force that is at play with all of the charades that we're putting together with all of this physical stuff. Like, you can pretend to be confident, but it's not going to work. You have to learn how to actually be relaxed and satisfied and content and confident. You can play a game, but if you are playing a game and it's hollow beneath it, like there's nothing really behind it, eventually the bottom's gonna fall out. So on this channel, I hope to teach you guys how to actually make this work, but in a way that is real, not in a manipulative sense, in a manifestational sense. So make sure that you're watching all the way until the end so that you not only get the actions, but the theory behind the actions and how to pull it off correctly and how to avoid the mistakes that most people make. All right, so let's deconstruct the cat and mouse game. By definition, the masculine entity chases. The masculine entity is the one who moves. The masculine entity is the one in charge. They like to create the progress. They like to create movement. They like to create shifts. They like to manifest. They like to move and shake. Men are movers and shakers, as in masculine entities. Movers and shakers, and they want to decide and they want to get the prize. So the man wants to get the prize. What does the female mouse want? They want to be chased. They want to be the prize. Okay, so you can't have it both ways. You can't go and get your prize and also be the prize. And there are so many genuinely feminine entities out there who when you're in your natural sense, like when you're in your natural state, your relaxed state, you want to be the feminine entity. That's just generally the category that you fall into. And yet you're out there trying to finagle and win your prize over, and you're trying to cajole them, you're trying to control them, you're trying to manipulate them, you're trying to get them to do what you want them to do, and you also want to be the prize. It is not both. What needs to happen here is energetically, as the female entity that you want to be, you need to be able to be relaxed enough to be the prize, be confident enough to be the prize. Be satisfied enough in yourself and find this place within yourself where you're content and fulfilled and peaceful and good, and where you have faith, and where you don't need anyone or anything to baby you or convince you that you're okay or make you feel better, because you are already all of those things. You're already doing that to yourself. You're already loving yourself, and you're already satisfied enough in your life and in yourself to feel like you're the prize and to act like it. And what does that mean? That means that you're not grasping for straws. You're not trying to convince anyone. You're not trying to cajole anyone. You're not trying to manipulate anyone or anything. And because you're not reaching, you're not needy, you're not desperate, because nothing is missing for you. You are sitting pretty. You are goddess energy. You are satisfied. You have this strong foundation that you're working from. You're stable. You create your own. You create your own stability. You create your own goddess-esque, suave energy. You create your own everything. Okay, so you create for yourself. And you're sitting pretty happy where you are. You're sitting pretty, looking like the prize. You make yourself into the prize. That means that you know that you're valuable and you know that you're worthy. And this is so cliche, we hear this so much, but the energy behind knowing that you're valuable and knowing that you're worthy is that you're able to be without trying to get something. You're able to be and be happy as you be. You're not waiting for anything. You're not feeling like you're missing out on life, and you're not feeling like you're running out of time. There's no sense of urgency there, because that would be the opposite of being satisfied and fulfilled. So because you're settled in yourself and you're sitting pretty where you are and you're happy with where you are, you're able to be still. And that puts a masculine entity already naturally in a position where if they want you, they have to come to you. They have to come get you. Why? Because you're the prize. Energetically speaking, you're simply attracting a situation that is responding to you in an attractive way because you're being attractive energetically. You're energetically attractive, so everything that you want is coming to you. That's all that's happening. It comes in the form of a relationship. It comes in the form of a man pursuing you. You can start off this way, and then you can flip what you're actually doing, and you can begin to feel insecure, and you can begin to feel like you have to secure your future, and you have to secure the relationship, and you have to do something about it. You have to take action in order to make this work, and you can fall into this needy desperation place where now you flip it, and then that's why the man will be like, oh, they go and everything flips, right? We've all been through that. So that's why that happens, because maybe initially you had this one energy, but then you changed it and you became something else, and then the result manifested differently. So what needs to happen is you find a way to stay in that energy, in that place, in that knowing that you're good, everything's taken care of, nothing can be taken away from you, and you learn to stay in your end. You learn to stay in your end, in your mind, in your vision, in your imagination. You learn to keep the vision of yourself the way that you want it to be. You learn to keep the vision of your life the way that you want it to be. And you continue funneling your energy towards those dreams and those visions, no matter what happens. It's really, really helpful if you prime yourself to do all of these things before a manifestation even comes in. And you prime yourself to be able to continue to think this way no matter what is happening in your life, so that you don't, find yourself spiraling out of control because you have shifted something vibrationally. All I'm saying is this, that it's very simple. You have to make yourself attractive in every sense. Yes, in the physical sense. Yes, in the energetic sense. In every possible sense. If you spend your time and energy making yourself attractive, outside, inside, whatever that means to you in your life, in your story, in your situation, make yourself attractive, energetically attractive, vibrationally attractive. But when you make yourself attractive outwardly as well, by your definition, to the point to where you feel good about yourself, you feel worthy, you feel valuable, you put effort into yourself. So it makes sense that you're going to feel more worthy, and that you're going to assume that someone else is going to put effort into you as well. This happens naturally. So if I'm dressed well, if I feel good about the way that I look, I carry myself differently. I have a different attraction energy happening. There's something different about me when I feel beautiful, when I feel taken care of and kept up. So every single aspect of becoming attractive is important. The inner attractive thoughts, but it's also something that needs to be wrapped into the outer attraction. When you make yourself attractive, everything that you want will come. And it doesn't matter what happened between you and somebody else, or when or how or who, what, where, what, whatever, as long as you're just completely focused on being attractive and feeling attractive and being happy and feeling happy, and you're not messing it up with bad storylines and thoughts that are working against you. You either drop the thoughts and storylines that are working against you, or you change them into something that is working for you. You just, that's going to work out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's all working out in my favor. It's going to work out in my favor, whatever. Whatever the storyline needs to be, you just need to make it so that you're not triggered on that specific subject. Make yourself attractive, and no matter what has happened, the things that you want will make a beeline and U-turn and come back to you. And that's just the way that it works. And that's why we see people who, they break up and things can be really big and problematic, and then they're together again. They're together because when you decide, oh, I'm not going to worry about you anymore, and they decide they're not going to worry about you anymore, you allow the negative things to settle and to not be a thing anymore. And then you forget why you're not even together, and then you come back. So that can very easily happen for you if you focus in these ways and allow yourself to drop all notion of need and desperation and lack. Click the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, click all to receive all notifications. Make sure that you are setting those reminders to watch those premieres that you want to watch, chat live with me. I do have coaching, I do have courses for you guys. Check out all those links below and sign up for email so that you get invited to my new group. Here's a playlist if you guys want to keep learning about how to make a guy super obsessed with you and chase you and all those good things. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
That's easy.